All right, start knocking it down, y'all.
We just gotta. So what was the delay?
Well, y'all know we in camp, we training and whatnot, right? And I've been like, how would I say, pushing the button. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been gone for so long and whatnot. And they talk about ring rust. No such thing. You gotta keep pushing. A little tired, So I understand it,
What's your thoughts on Frank saying that in sparring he hurt Tank to a point where he wobbled Tank?
I can't hear you. About Tank, you got to remember, Tank jumped up and went in the gym and sparred. You know what I'm saying? And Tank does that all the time. You don't hear most fighters just get out the bed and go sparring. He does it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't call it sparring when I'm not there. So it is what it is.
You mentioned that you said Tank's a little tired. I know you put a tweet out also said something about like I'm not showing up, something about the promotion. Do you think that's just him just kind of playing the fun game?
How long y'all been knowing Tank, man?
Oh, I've covered a while, so that's why I'm asking. Is it just?
I used to do the same thing y'all do. I stopped doing it. I let him just do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's what makes Tank.
Do you think it affects Frank psychologically, expecting to have a face-off?
Frank is going to be Frank. Y'all got to understand. Frank is going to be Frank. I'm just hoping Frank be the guy to show the world like Tank is unreal.
Coach,
that's what I'm looking for.
Coach Calvin, can we expect to see him tomorrow though, right at the press conference?
I've never seen Tank. I've been missing a press conference.
Okay.
Let's look at his.
No, for sure.
So again, but how many times y'all came here? Y'all, he did. One time he did showed up at one of these. You know what I'm saying, in the beginning and whatnot. But again, it's not like he didn't want to show up. You know what I'm saying? It just I don't know how his body is. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes y'all got to go to work. Do y'all feel like it all the time?
Absolutely.
So again, we getting ready. We getting ready for the rollout to the world. So he want to make sure he put on that great performance for the fans.
And for the fans, through the conspiracy theory, there's no concerns,
No, we great. We great. Trust me. Y'all want y'all guy to come out and put on that show for y'all. Trust me. Because I'm looking for that fight where we had back in the days when y'all said, yo, that was an epic fight right there. And that's what we looking for.
And with AB, I know that he took a loss.
No, AB was a good fight for me. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all understand, when AB showed up, he came as him. And I wasn't even expecting it. Tank caught me like, yo, I need some help with this. You know what I'm saying? And AB came to me. And the great thing that I loved about the whole situation, from all the stuff AB went through, he was respectful. You know what I'm saying? He showed up. He did, champ, I said, look, you're on my protocol now. And the results that he's seen, he in a good space. You know what I'm saying? We thought it was his hand hurt, but it was his elbow. His shoulder and his elbow. And for him to push them last 2 rounds for me, I was pleased. You know what I'm saying? For him to make weight, for him to press the game. Y'all seen a different side of AB. You know what I'm saying? And if AB decided to do what he wanted to do and he wanted to come back with us and work, we good. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Coach, can you talk about what kind of spirits AB is in? Have you talked to him since that last
great spirit. If I could show y'all the intimate texts that he give me, it's like I'm being Mike right now to him. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. And AB is in a great space, y'all. And he looked like the old AB. The crowd came out. That means he have love. They love AB, so I'm happy.
Calvin, what do you think of, Errol Spence? Obviously, he's in Frank's corner, but he's saying that Tank can't give away early rounds in this fight like he has with some other fighters.
I don't pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Guess what? Fun and fighting is 2 different things. And y'all know how we carry it. Guess what? You can't make no mistakes from 1 to 12.
Why do you think Gervonta decided not to show up? He said something about the promotion. He's not liking it.
Again, that's Gervonta. You know what I'm saying? How many times y'all heard Gervonta say so many different things?
Just sicker than making money off his name at this point.
So I leave that up to him. Let him deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But his trainer here, his team here, that means we what? We here. You know what I'm saying? Come fight night, come weigh in, look for a performance.
Well, you said it's been scary, watching him in camp. What's different about how he's looking in camp versus any other camp?
Remember, we just came off of Ramadan. His focus is different. His focus is not like the focus I seen before of the past. The situations that he's been through in his life, you know what I'm saying? He had a chance to be away from everybody and come with self. So I know how he feels. I get it. And his level of thinking is, know, so again, a lot of stuff on his mind.
So with him not being here, it doesn't give you any pause or concern at all?
Nah, reason why? That's my youngest. At the end of the day, I'm gonna support him. I'm gonna stand beside him because that's what we're supposed to do. Everybody go through a lot of ups and downs, downs and ups. I don't know what's going on with him right now. And it's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he probably needed some peace because so much going on. You got to remember, it's been since almost a year. What, 14 months? That's a while for not being in the ring. And he wanted to make sure he did the right thing for his fans at the end of the day, because that's what we've been doing. The model we used to always sit there and say, you support us, we fight for you. And we've been doing that.
You think he was a little frustrated that he couldn't go to the Adrien fight? Because I know that going back and
we couldn't have it, the traveling and all that stuff, you know. But again, he doing what he's supposed to do. He stayed back, stayed on schedule with the training and whatnot. So I'm pleased with that, you know.
Your Tank gets to talk to Broner, and
they talk all the time.
Just being a little nosy, but just how did that conversation go? Did he give him?
I wasn't there at that conversation.
No. I'm sure it was something positive though, right?
It's always gonna be positive because you got to remember. AB was going through his ups and downs, but he came out that night looking like what? AB. And he put on a good performance. A fall like that, that's just like a basketball player jumping up for the rebound, and he come on somebody's ankle. And all this go like this, boom. You know what I'm saying? And he got back up and did what, y'all? He worked.
Yeah. All the way to the end.
All the way to the end, so you can't take nothing from him.
Is Broner going to possibly maybe come to
knowing him, knowing him, he'll show up.
Awesome.
Calvin, how have you assessed Frank when you break him down?
Me personally, I look at action. You know what I'm saying? You can't just look at a person but not, because you never know how your guy doing versus that guy. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see how what type of person he's going to be that night.
You think it's going to be quite the challenge for him being on this stage? Tank's been here before a bunch of times. But...
No, I mean, I don't look at that. It's just that night who wanted the most. Who wanted the most? But I know what's under my hood. He been with me since day one, and y'all seen epic closes every time.
You said you would mix it up to the fans on Saturday night. So what is your message to the fans that came out today?
Come see it. That's the message.
What's the biggest difference in training for Garcia versus Mario?
I'll tell y'all that after the fight.
You know, I know there's the 6-7 plan that Tank mentioned that after Frank he's going to get to it. That includes the Shakurs, the Lomachenkos.
Well, I mean, that's what the plan is, but I'm not the one to handle that. It's up to him now. He's in charge. He's the man.
You think he's at the point now where like with Canelo now or Floyd, where he gets to choose who he wants to fight?
Well, he's at that point. Then he gets tired of all the yak, knowing that certain things are not in people's control. You get what I'm saying? So again.
So after the 5th round knockout by Tank, I'll be waiting for that.